Okay, in our last video we actually went through and showed you the difference between the two setting options and then quickly glossed over the settings on the first settings, which is the button up here at the top. So we're going to close that one for now. Now these settings, as I mentioned earlier, are the settings you're going to find right here when you click the Manage tab and then come down to Settings. So we're going to come right here and make sure that this is checked. And what this does is it makes sure that emails go to you when people post to, comment on, or put a message on your page in any way, shape, or form. Now if this wasn't checked originally and you had to check it, make sure you click Save Changes. And once you're done with that, let's come down to Manage Permissions. Now you have the option to unpublish the page if you want. And that means that only the admins of this page can see it. But as it's a work in progress, it's not very likely that people are going to be searching just accidentally stumble into your page, unless the customer has requested specifically for things to be extremely private until they approve. And I've had customers that insist on approving the page before they actually go public. I'd leave this alone. Country restrictions, if the customer is only looking for, let's say they live in Australia or Canada or the United States and they only want customers from that area, that's great again. But if you're doing anything else that is worldwide, for example, a lot of the stuff we do is training and video media, I'm not going to select this. So it depends on what you're doing. For a local business that doesn't exceed the country you're in, though, definitely use this option. The next option is only show this page to viewers in these countries or hide this page from viewers in these countries. Honestly, I think that this kind of works the same way as long as there's a country typed in there. The next option is we have age restrictions. Now, as a business owner, in some countries it is legal for marketers to start working at 13. Generally, though, on Facebook, people I believe are supposed to be 18. If you have a product, though, that it's more adult-oriented, you might want to restrict that to 18. Or if it's alcohol-related and you want to reach a target audience of people who drink a specific drink or whatever, you'd restrict it to 21 in the U.S., for example. Next, you come down here and notice the posting ability. Everyone can post. People who have opted out of Facebook platform cannot write. Everyone can add photos or videos. I like to keep this one checked so that we can have the option for video testimonials. Post visibility, show the box for the recent posts by others on the top of the roofing leads. And then you want to make sure that people can tag the posts that are made by your new business company. Make sure that everything else is here. If you have a block list, fill this in. If you want to block profanity, which I do, I set that to strong. Or again, if you want to delete your actual page, you can click here. Next, we're going to save changes. Now, I'm not going to go into every option along here because a lot of these are very self-explanatory. So we will go into what I think are the most important settings. The next one is going to be your basic information. You can have your topic for your page. Change your page name if you need to. Now, I will tell you that you can create a username, but I believe that you have to have a certain number of users. It's verified via mobile phone. It used to be 25, 30 users that were already signed up for your account. Apparently they're doing this strictly via mobile phone now. You tell people about your company, give them a description, some general information, and go from there. Now guys, the only other thing that I want to point out here that's very important is to go through each of these and read everything. Make sure that you check to make sure that all of what you want set up based on all of the available options is checked, and if there's something new that you're adding, make sure that you're saving this information. And don't worry about apps. We're going to go into that into another video, show you how to add apps and even change the actual tab image for the apps. But take this time, now that we've gone over the basics, take this time to pause your tutorial and actually go through your settings.